Marcy Ryan, some people are calling these indictments politically motivated because the county's DAs hardly ever prosecutes cases like this one. But the person who filed the complaint says this is anything but politics. At a special called public meeting back in November, a crowd of Weslaco residents were ordered out while city commissioners continued the meeting. Benita Valadez was there. She filed a complaint against those commissioners.
City Hall is not the elected officials or the commissioners and the mayor. City Hall belongs to the citizens of Weslaco, to the community.
Her complaint was taken up by District Attorney Renee Guerra.
There was no reason for these elected officials to do what they did.
On Wednesday, a sealed indictment was opened inside the 398th District Court. Weslaco City Commissioners Lupe Rivera, David Fox, Jerry Tafoya, Mayor Pro Tem John Cuellar, and former Commissioner Joe Martinez were all indicted for violating the Texas Open Meeting Act. Prosecutors presented evidence before a grand jury who decided to indict the 5 commissioners. But attorney Javier Pena believes the act was not violated.
Once the evidence comes out, it's going to be clear there was no closed meeting. The only people that were ejected from the commission meeting were people that were causing a disturbance.
He says the prosecution of this case is purely political. Over Guerra's 30 years as the county's DA, he could only remember 2 times he's prosecuted violations of the Open Meetings Act. Pena says he's ignored violations in La Jolla, Mercedes, and Palmview.
He refuses to prosecute those cases. He chose this case because each one of the commissioners in Weslaco openly support Rick Rodriguez for DA.
But Valadez says she didn't file the case for political reasons. She only wants to right a wrong.
It makes me upset that they're trying to make it political. This had nothing to do with anybody's races. This had to do with following the law.
And the 5 commissioners are expected to turn themselves in the coming days. Live in the Hidalgo County newsroom, Nadia Galindo, Action 4 News.